Okay, so it is time to get another Teapot Chats episode thingy down. And it has been, I don't remember the last time I did it. I know the last time that I used Raiden as the thumbnail. But anyway, we're going to talk to 5 characters that I have either maxed out or past 8 or at rank 8. And then that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing for Genshin. I still need to finish up the Fungus Mechanicus event at this point. But after I do this, I'm going to be hopping on to Destroy All Humans. Or maybe I'll hop in a party with the boys and then make up an excuse to leave. And then go finish up Destroy All Humans. Not finish it, but get more recordings and then come back.
Oh, hey there. Wanna play a clapping game?
Clapping game? What kind of clapping game? But we don't play clapping games. How do you like it here, Niwu?
I'm good. No need to worry about me. I'm really happy that you invited me to hang out here.
Are you... do you want a pet Tubby?
Huh? Wait, so that round bird is named Tubby? That name is quite on the nose. It sure is descriptive. Just looking at her makes me feel relaxed. Like right after you do a huge cat stretch. But back to your question. I really like the way you've decorated this place. It's so snug and cozy. But I've never left Sumeru City before. So suddenly being taken to a new place is... I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or who to talk to. Can I stay here a little longer so I can get used to everything? I won't be nervous anymore once I'm more familiar with this place.
Oh, you got the dancing stage right there.
Wanna play a clapping game? I'm good. I'm really happy that you invited me to hang out here.
Are you nervous?
You saw right through me. Give me a moment. I am in a sea of Zaytune peaches. Gently push the peaches away. There. And that's how you chase the jitterbugs away. But back to your question. But I've never left... I don't know what I'm... Can I... wanna play a clap...
Wanna chat?
Sure, I'd be happy to. What do you want to chat about?
I'd like to hear your latest thoughts.
Huh? Mine? I've been wondering which came first. The audience or the performance? I'd probably have to sift through a whole bunch of documents and stuff if I really wanted to get that answer. But I'm no good at things like that. So it's just a random thought. Oh no, we were supposed to chat together. But I've been doing all the talking. Alright, the ball's back to you. Catch! I want to hear about your experiences and the people you've met. Tell me all about them. I'm all ears.
And then we just walk away.
Wanna play a clapping? Sure, I'd be happy to.
About the Grand Bazaar.
Oh, I just love the atmosphere. It feels like one big happy family. Everyone has different personalities, so there are some small squabbles here and there. But if anyone runs into a problem, everyone else will help out however they can. Isn't that what families like? They bicker and fight, but they'll always be your biggest supporters. Oh no, we were supposed to chat. Alright, tell me all...
Just adorable.
Wanna play a clap?
Is there anything you'd like to do?
Wanna make some flower pots?
Any flower you want to plant in particular?
Yes. I've put a lot of thought into it. I want to do something special for you in return for all the help you've given me. You don't seem like you're too worried about anything, so my movement therapy won't be of much use. Instead, I was thinking, I'd like to transplant some Parisaras. I grew them myself, and I've already picked out some good ones. They're my favorite flower, so I wanted to give them to you, my favorite person. May happy times always be with you.
Thank you, Niwu.
No need to thank me. As long as you like them, whenever you're free, let me know. and I'll do a performance for you. Relax, I'm confident now. I don't even need to do the deep breathing exercises. After all, we've already known each other for a long time now. Wanna play a clapping game?
Something so cute about that line delivery.
What? Well, I didn't. But I wanted to do something memorable with you, so I got my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help me learn in secret. Oh, don't worry. I made sure I knew how to make them before asking you. Because I want to... I like to transplant... I
Okay,
grew
so
them
for the rest
myself.
of this we can go ahead and
They're
skip
my
by.
favorite. May happy times always...
Thank you.
No need to thank me. Whenever you're free, relax.
I want to talk to Faruzan as she does her research over in the corner.
Oh, it's you. Have you encountered some troubles with your studies? Don't be afraid to tell Madame Faruzan. I'll give you all the help you need. Of course, if you are in need of some life advice, feel free to consult with me as well.
How do you like it here?
I'm quite comfortable. Don't worry, I'm not one of those crabby old geezers who love to find fault with everything. I'm usually quite easy to please. Don't you believe me? Maybe I do nitpick every once in a while, but only with disrespectful students. Or those nonsensical rules at the academia. You're very agreeable, and the scenery here is quite lovely, so why wouldn't I like it here?
Glad to hear it.
One does not run into youngsters as kind and considerate as yourself nowadays. Let's say, hypothetically, I were to discover some design flaws after staying here for some time. You wouldn't mind if I shared them with you, would you?
Sure, no problem.
Good, good. It seems like I'll be able to research my interests here to my heart's content after all, even if it ends up taking me another 100 years. I will be quite content here. Oh, it's you. Of course. I'm quite comfortable. Maybe I do You're very agreeable. And the scenery here is... Could you get me some pens and paper?
What, are you running out?
When I arrived in this realm for the first time, I was very surprised indeed by the unique configuration. Just what kind of mechanism allows all of this to be ensconced in its single teapot? I need to do some research, but it wouldn't be polite to leave you with piles of notes everywhere.
No
Good,
problem.
good. It seems like even if it ends up taking me another 100 years. I will be quite content here. Oh, it's you. Of course.
Would you like to have a chat?
Speaking of chatting, I once contemplated this concept in quite some depth.
Oh?
So here's a question for you. What sets conversation apart from other means of information exchange, such as debate or passing on a message?
The goal of chatting is to get to know somebody?
That's exactly right. We want to learn more about the other person's feelings, opinions, and preferences. Plus, conversing also allows us to share interesting experiences, as well as ease each other's burdens. The exact topic of the conversation doesn't matter, as long as you're learning about the other person. Or, to put it another way, every topic matters. For those who care about you, even the most trivial things about your life will be worth their full attention. Alas, I regret to say in the past, I have never had the time to consider the value of conversation. Day after day, I shut myself in and toiled away at my research. Even when I was out traveling in foreign lands, I made sure to keep my letters to friends and family short and to the point. I never shared any bad news, only the good. I dare say that I earned the title of a scholar. Yet I cannot call myself a good daughter, student, or friend.
Don't say that, Madame Faruzan.
Thank you for your concern. But there's no need to fret. You know me. I'm not one to dwell endlessly on the past. I say all this only as a reminder to myself. It's important to appreciate what you have in the here and now. To value and cherish the people you are close to.
Well said, Madame Faruzan.
All right, there's no need to flatter me. If you agree with my sentiments, why don't you help me put them into practice? As someone I greatly value, you may occasionally find yourself in receipt of a letter from me. Or indeed, I may approach directly for a face-to-face conversation. I just hope you won't find me to be excessively chatty.
You have actually been the most chatty with that second
Oh,
dialogue
it's you.
box.
Of course.
That I don't even know if you had another option. Anyway, anything you want to do?
I'm trying to figure out what the kids from the desert might enjoy. Would they prefer snacks or toys? Do you have some time to help me out?
You're headed to the desert?
Mm-hmm. A colleague of mine left the academia some time ago to return to the desert as a teacher. I received a missive from her the other day. She was wondering if I had any interest in paying her a visit.
That's unexpected. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. There's only 2 people I've been talking to. That's only been going on for like 10 minutes. Really wish I was warned that there would have been any deliveries. Anyway, that's great. You'll finally have some new students.
So you haven't forgotten about my wish. But the point of this trip would be to just help them learn to read some of the most commonly used words. We want to make reading easier for them, so they can hopefully discover more interests on their own.
Ah, fuck. Oh no, wait. Thank God I still have the playlist up, so I can actually figure out what... So this was Teapot Chat 6. So I myself just need to remember that this is part 6 of the Teapot Chats.
If some of the seeds that we plant today can take root and grow into lofty trees in the future, that is enough for me. Whether they choose to pursue the same field of research as me is a separate matter. Ultimately, it will all depend on their natural aptitude.
You're hoping that some of them do, right?
Look at you, trying to figure me out. Do I detect someone is getting a little too big for their boots? There's no point in teaching you a different kind of lesson right this moment, though. I still need time to finish some prep. Speaking of prep... Ah, drat.
What's wrong?
It just came back to me. A little while ago, the academia announced a new set of rules for off-site teaching. Every instructor must fill out a whole set of application forms. What a nuisance. Oh well, to the ends of the ruins with that. When they find me out, I'll just say my memory failed me. It's not like they can do anything to me. Planning for my visit to the desert is far more important. Why don't you come with me to pick out some gifts? Snacks and toys? Let's get a good selection of both.
Barzan actually talks so long that there really is no need to go for the second option. Because it's just going to end up going through the last big line of dialogue there. Now anyway, we need to go outside because we need to go to Zhao, who at least is at friendship rank 8, so I do believe he has every last bit of dialogue available. If he doesn't, then I know I really do need to wait for 10. But then I'm going to get other companions that are finished, and then just replace Zhao at that moment. So let's teleport over there. I really am curious as to how Fontaine is going to end up looking. Why did I put a... Huh, I never played that before, and why did I put it in the leeway area? That should be in my Mondstadt area.
It's you. Did something happen?
How do you like it here?
There are no ominous things here. It's a quiet place, but...
Not used to it?
Yes, I will protect this haven, for your sake. I know that I can never have a peaceful and carefree life. Still, your kindness is accepted. It's you. Did something happen? There are no ominous things here, but... It's too comfortable. I will protect this haven, for your sake. I know that I can never have a Still, your It's you. Did something happen?
Wanna chat?
Idle chatter? If you wish, I'll accompany you.
I thought you refused.
Huh? To make a request but prepare yourself for rejection? Human interaction really is troublesome. Generally, I don't partake in activities like chatting. But if it's with you, I'll try.
How have you been?
Are you asking about the effects of my karmic debt? No issues. It is of my own doing. So I alone will bear the consequences. I don't know if it's related to you, but recently, the pain from my karmic debt has been less excruciating. It's much easier to bear than before. As for any excess concerns, best to leave that for yourself. It's you. Did something if you wish, I'll accompany you.
You seem a bit reluctant.
That's not it. I didn't expect you to make such a request. Generally, I don't partake in, but if it's with you... Are you asking about the effects of... No issue. It is of my own... I don't know if it's much easier...
Yeah, they put a crap ton of effort inside of Faruzan's stuff.
You. Did something happen?
Is there anything you'd like to do?
If you have free time, we can go to Liyue Harbor together. If not, never mind.
Of course we can.
Alright. I have no intention of getting close to the lives of mortals, but I know that you often enter and leave the city, walking amidst the crowd. The stories of these times, or their joys. If I don't experience such things myself, it'll be hard to understand your thoughts.
So, you're doing this for me?
Yes, to understand you. I had a feeling that it would be difficult, but after having such thoughts, I can't simply sit back and do nothing. I will control myself while I am in the city. I'll try to speak as little as possible.
I'll be with you.
Let me know when you're ready to go. It's you. Did something happen? If you have free time, we can... If not, never mind.
Finally decided to integrate into the city life?
I have no intention of getting close to the lives of but I know
Wow,
that you
that
are the stories of
anywhere.
these times. Or yes, I had a feeling that I will control myself while I'll try to speak. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Well, that didn't really change for much of anything. But anyway, it is time to go grab a Zhao, and then put another little friend. Where is Kale? Or Hazo? I believe it's Hazo? Okay, no, Kale. One of you. Just at least one of you. We still got like 12 minutes, so we're good.
How have you been recently? If you ever feel unwell, don't ignore it and soldier on, okay?
How do you like it here?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Great place to rest and recuperate. It's actually quite normal for forest rangers to rough it out in the wild sometimes. And during my wandering days, having a tent to keep the wind out was a luxury. But still, I do prefer places with plenty of vegetation. It's nice being surrounded by constant reminders of the temerity of life.
Wait, do you mean the tenacity of life?
Huh? Tenacity? Wait, is it? I'm sorry. I only heard Master Tainari say it once before. He said he likes living somewhere that is testament to the tenacity of life.
So, shall I plant some more trees?
No need. It's great as it is. If you're gonna live somewhere for the long term, the most important thing to consider is how it makes you feel. I really like it here. Thank you so much for inviting me. How have you been recently? If you ever feel unwell, don't... Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's actually cool. And during my wandering, but still, I do prefer a place... Huh? I'm sorry. No need.
Wait, was there not another line?
I really like it here.
Oh, there was another line.
How have you been
God,
recently?
I'm getting
If you
so
ever feel
irritated
unwell,
with this X button. I'm so tired of it. Wanna chat?
Sounds good. Sorry. I thought you were gonna go first. I don't have much experience in starting conversations, so I don't really know where to start.
Don't worry. As it happens, I've got something I wanted to tell you.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Amber told me a few things about you.
Amber? She mentioned me? What did she say? Wait, let me grab my notebook. I need to write this down.
Seeing you flourishing makes her really happy.
I don't know about flourishing. I've still got a long way to go. Was there anything else?
She mentioned your recent letter, and she said there were quite a few spelling mistakes.
Oh, I did my best. I learned a few new words recently. I wanted to get the hang of them, so I tried to use them all in my letter. But if that made it too difficult to read, I guess I was getting ahead of myself. I need to take it slowly and use new words more carefully. Better to mix in a few new words with what I already know.
I can spell check your letters for you.
Really? Wow, thanks! Oh, and in that case, I need to call you Master too. How have you been recently? If you ever feel unwell... Sounds good. I don't have much experience in... Oh, sure. Go
Kaya
ahead.
told me a few
I'm
things
all
about
ears.
you.
Kaya? I'm sorry. I suddenly have a stomach ache.
He said you made quite a few spelling mistakes in your letter.
Oh, is that it? I was sure he'd gone and... never mind. I learned a few new words recently, but if that made it too... I need to take it slowly and use new... How have you been recently? If you ever feel unwell...
Is there anything you'd like to do?
Actually, I was wondering about inviting you to go camping with me. My mood's been pretty good these past few days, and I just finished an exam. Master Tainari says I should take some time to relax. We should find a nice wide open place to enjoy the scenery, and bring some ingredients to cook over the campfire.
Shall I get ready?
I was thinking maybe we could leave today.
Today?
Well, actually, I only handed in my exam paper so far. Master Tainari said he'll mark it when he's got a spare moment, but if I don't get a good mark, I'll have to start revising again right away. And you said you were up for it, so I didn't want to let this opportunity go by. Then again, now that I think about it, even though we could find some ingredients on the ground, we'll need some time to think of a good location. And if we're going out into the wild, there's a whole lot of other things we need to prepare for too.
How about we just go camping here?
Huh? Here? Actually, yeah! I never thought of that! Plenty of open space, a great view, and no danger.
Consider it the trial run before we go camping for real.
Alright! This is such a good idea! You're so good at this kind of thing. Wait, are you sure Tubby won't mind?
Okay. So, now we just go grab Kale. And the next person, I guess, will be... God damn it, go back. The next person will be... Candace. I think Candace might be the last one, I believe.
Oh, it's you. How have your recent travels been? If there's anything you need, just tell me anytime.
Do you like it here?
It's quite different from Aura Village, but I feel at ease here nonetheless. I was so surprised the first time I came in. Such a small teapot, yet so vast on the inside. If I could store Aura Village in a teapot...
Want to give it a shot?
I was simply musing. Even if that were possible, what I seek to protect is not an object named Aura Village. It is my homeland and the lives of everyone in it. I apologize for making you listen to all of this, and thank you for having me. Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need... It's quite different from Aura... I was so surprised. If I could store Aura Village in a teapot... If I could easily take everyone someplace else... No, I suppose they wouldn't agree to leaving the desert in the first place. I apologize for making you listen to all of this, and thank you for having me.
Yes, yes.
It's you. If there's anything you need.
Up for a chat by any chance?
Sure. But what should we talk about? If you don't mind. Could you tell me about the places you've
God.
been to? Any of them will do.
About the scenery and culture of Mondstadt.
Verdant grass. A city of song and freedom. I'd love to see it for myself. The desert has been my home my entire life. I hardly even journeyed to the other side of the wall of Samiel. But after hearing you speak of all these faraway lands, I can't help but find the thought of traveling quite enchanting.
You should come with us.
It truly is a tempting offer. But I cannot forsake my duty to protect Aru village. Perhaps your words will take root within my heart. And one day, my desire to see the world beyond will sprout and grow. When that day comes, I shall follow your footsteps. Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need. Sure. If you don't mind, could you tell a nation of trade and contracts? I've heard about it before, but your description paints a whole new picture. I'd love to see it for myself. The desert has been my... But after hearing you speak of all these...
We need a fast skip
perhaps your
button.
words will take when that day comes. Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need. Sure. If you don't mind, could you tell a land surrounded by the ocean? A castle built atop an island. I'd love to see it for myself. The desert has been my... But after hearing you speak of... It... Perhaps your words will take root when that day comes. I shall... Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need.
Anything you want to do?
If you have time, would you like to hear me tell a story? You can sit by my side, or something more casual. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and relaxed. Although I may be a village guardian with her spear and shield ever at the ready, deep down in my heart, I've always loved cozy and calm atmospheres like this.
Got it.
Great! So just be yourself when you're around me. Well then, weary wanderer of lands beyond, do you wish to hear about the ancient legend of King Deshret, or the history of Aru village?
About the legend of King Deshret.
King Deshret was an ancient god of the desert, known as Ahmar to the desert folk. He was the king of warriors, gardeners, and intellectuals alike. He controlled the howling winds in the desert, the sand dunes silvered by moonlight, and the 1,001 fairy folk who hide within the dreams of the night and the cries of the owl. His arrogant acts of folly led to his ruinous fate. The sands entombed his city, leaving only the sorrowful elegies of the Aramite songsters. Even now, most desert folk remain devout believers in King Deshret. The rumor that he will one day be resurrected has become their only hope for the future. People may find it hard to admit, but lies often soothe the heart more than the truth ever could. My apologies. Things got dark pretty quickly.
You might feel better if you let everything out.
You're right. We had a difficult past, and our lives at the moment aren't exactly easy. But it's our peaceful lifestyles that I wish to defend. Thank you for patiently listening to all that I had to say. It feels like a burden has been lifted from my heart. Thank you. When you have time, I'll tell you more stories of the interesting things that happen in our village. Oh, it's you. If there's anything you need... If you have time, you can sit by my side. Although I may be a village guardian with her spear and Great! Well then, weary wanderer. In the past, the mountain and lake where our village is situated was a part of King Deshret's territory. As the god of the desert, King Deshret built a city from the golden sand and crimson rock, and called it Octamum. After King Deshret passed, The surviving residents of the city became the earliest inhabitants of Aru Village, bringing their traditions and faith with them. Sometime later, Aru Village became a place of exile for scholars. We are all born free, yet we are also inevitably bound by shackles. My apologies. Things got...
Okay.
We had a difficult... Thank you for patiently listening to all that. Thank you. When you have time.
These were some nice little teapot chats. So, here are the characters that we have to do for next time. We got 1 in Dia, we got 2 in Yao Yao, we got 3 in Dory, and I think 4 in Hazo, and then 5 in Shenhe. So basically, when I get Shenhe and Dia up to friendship level 8, or you know, just max them out, that's how I know that we're ready for another teapot chat episode. But what that also means is I do need to get 5 new characters to get one going after that. And you know, I still got the hefty amounts of characters. If we're going to talk about existing characters that I want now, I want Layla, Nahida, Yoimiya, and Kazuha, and Yula. Like, they're the characters that I really want some reruns for, so I could get them. But anyway, that's it. I don't think I'm gonna have the chance to say this when doing Fungus Mechanicus and finishing that up, so I'm gonna say it now. That's it for Genshin Impact on the PS4, and we'll get to see how it all is on PS5. And any video, and every single video that is past this one, because these videos are not supposed to be released until the 31st of March, which will be the last videos I upload on my PS4. So from here on, everything will be done on PS5, and I'll have to learn how Share Factory works on that. But anyway, that's it. See you later.